What do you do when your parts don't fit inside the blast cabinet? You move them outside. I needed an efficient and effective way to blast these larger panels that did not fit in the blast cabinet. So I contacted Mike Tacoma and I said, hey Mike, I need an outdoor blasting system or some way to blast these outside. And he said, if you don't mind making a couple changes to your cabinet, I got a solution for you. Let me bring you in and show you what we got going on here. We're going to use the cabinet to house the media, just like normal. We're also going to use the metering valve to adjust the flow of media. And we're going to use the air regulator to regulate the air pressure to the gun. We first remove the gun. We add a 7-foot piece of hose off the regulator to the foot pedal. Then another 7-foot piece of hose going to the gun. And then a 10-foot piece of clear hose from the metering valve to the gun. I'm feeding the cabinet with a 1/2-inch ID Flexzilla hose. I'm running my regulator at 120 PSI. I'm feeding the regulator on the cabinet with 120 PSI, and then I'm going to play with my PSI and metering valve settings for optimal performance. I'm going to start out with about 40 PSI and about a quarter way open and go from there. I'm sure I'll have to make several adjustments since I'm dealing with a lot longer media delivery hose and also even a longer 1/2-inch ID hose to my pedal and gun. I'm pretty excited about seeing how this bad boy works. Since I'm not able to cycle the media, I picked up this 55-gallon tote from Home Depot. I hope to capture some of the media so I could screen it out and reuse it back into the cabinet. I'll be using the 2-stage blasting method today. In stage 1, I'll be using Pro Blast Garnet number 80, and in stage 2, I'll be using the glass abrasive number 150, and then all I have to do is clean my panel and it's ready to paint. I originally started with about 20 pounds of number 80 garnet. As you see, this process is working pretty darn well. Pretty impressed with how quick it removes the paint primer right down to the bare metal. I've recovered the media 6 times now. I got to tell you, my 55-gallon tub collected about a third. A third went on the ground, and the other third made it to the dirt. I still probably have about 15 pounds of media. I just did a recovery here. So that lasts me about 15 minutes of blasting approximately. I've been playing with the pressures and the media valve adjustments. I have it about a quarter open, and I cranked it all the way up. Like when the working pressure is 80 here, and it really puts out the media. I really don't have to be at that high, but I kind of want to get this done, so I cranked it up, and man, it puts out the media. which probably explains why I had to do 6 media recoveries, sweeping it up, sifting it, and putting it back in the blaster. But you know what? Pretty impressed with the performance. If I didn't mention, Tacoma Company does sell these kits. They're pretty inexpensive. The kit comes with instructions, the hose you need to install this, if it's something you're interested in. So let's get back to blasting. So my blasting party came to an abrupt halt. It started drizzling here, and you know water and blast media do not fare well. But anyway, my final thoughts. Outdoor blasting, very messy, so if you're a neat freak, don't attempt it. Results, excellent. I can get into areas where I can't get in with a wire brush. I still have a little bit more to do, but as you can see, very good results on these parts. I'm very happy with the results. I went through, you can see some of the blast media still out there. It's gotten wet, so it's no good to me now. I had to get my cabinet in because it looks like it's going to really come down here in a minute. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Again, that kit is available at the Tacoma Company. It's very inexpensive, very effective. I'm happy with the results, but then again, like I said, I got blast media everywhere. Even with the suit on, it's all in my, well, I don't have hair, but it's all in my skin and ears. So anyway, guys, until next time, I hope you enjoyed. See ya.